This is a not college, NFL on CBS Sports. No, it's on Fox. Literally 2 mess ups to start the podcast. Unstructured Podcast. We're back. Another week. But guess what? It's not just any other week. It's NFL season week. Go Birds, baby. Thursday. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. We are so fired up. Ethan, without further ado, let's jump right into it. I'm not even going to ask you how you're doing. Not in an arrogant way, but I'm going to ask you. We're getting right to the chase. Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys. Obviously, we had some internal changes on the Cowboys side from a defensive perspective with Micah Parsons leaving. Give me your honest thoughts on just the landscape of the game and how it's going to all take shape in the link.
I think that the Eagles are going to struggle against the Cowboys. Don't know if that's a hot take or not. The Eagles and the Cowboys always play tight games. If you're a fan of any team in the NFC East, you know that these games are always tight, especially week 1. Both teams feeling each other out. They haven't played in a while. I'm going to say
in the link,
I'm going to say that the Eagles win on a game-winning field goal from Jake Elliott, a 41-yard field goal to win for the Eagles. I'm going to go 27-24. It's going to be a stressful game, like most games are.
How's Say going to play?
Saquon? Saquon will have a touchdown. Listen, I'm not expecting fireworks week 1. I'm not. But I'm also not expecting Cowboys to regress. I don't think that Micah Parsons leaving is that big of a deal for the Cowboys. I think they're going to be just as good, if not better, because he was a distraction. That is definitely a hot take. So, yeah, give me the Eagles.
Extremely a hot take.
Give me the Eagles.
Coming from a Penn Stater, too?
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying Mike is bad. Not in any way. But I think the Cowboys in general just needed to get rid of that whole situation, and I think that that's going to help them. So, yeah, 27-24 Eagles. Juan, what do you think?
Yeah, well, obviously, as a Penn State alum, I appreciate Micah Parsons' work, what he did at State. And then also on the other side of the ball, you have Jahan Dotson, Tariq Castro-Fields, Saquon that are all Penn Staters. So I'm always root for my Penn Staters. So obviously, being a Birds guy myself, I think they're going to win. Not only do I think they're going to win, I think they're going to steamroll the actually Cowboys. I got a score of, ready for this one? 31-3. I got 3 points for the Dallas Cowboys. Straight up lock-up defense from my fellas in the CB room. And that's it. And that's where we're going to leave it. Transitioning to the next subject. Zaretsky, when are both you and I getting haircuts? Because this right now is not a fit.
Brother, if you knew me and you knew what my hair was like, I got a haircut on Friday. Today's Sunday. I got one 2 days ago. My hair's fresh, bro. Nicole got me nice with the low taper, bro. Nicole from
Nah, you got a haircut 2 days ago, and I just tried to pull out a hair joke.
Yeah, you did. You did. Literally 2 days ago, I got my haircut.
Well, I need to get mine so bad.
Actually, I got mine.
Hot take, when you go to the hairdresser.
I got mine cut Thursday, so 3 days ago. But
here's a question for you that we haven't talked about. When you go to a hairdresser or barbershop, whatever one, whether you're female or male, when you go and ask for a specific hair look that you might have not gotten before, and then they deliver it and show it on the mirror, and it's not to your specifications, do you ever tell them, hey, can you fix it? Or do you say, no, that looks good? Even though in the moment you don't like it.
It depends if they ask you or not. You know, if they ask you, well, how does it look? You could be honest with them and say, hey, you know, I've never done this before, so if you could just clean this, and this up, I think it would look better. It's not an offense to the barber, but I will go back and retract from the beginning of your question. If you're not rocking with the same barber, I just don't mentally, I have had like the same barber. I've had like 3 barbers my entire life. Like, just stay consistent. Go to the same person because they know what your hair's like, you know? Like, every time you get your haircut, is it by the same person?
For the most part.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So you got a PA.
But if I'm in a different state, I got to get a haircut from someone else. Like for your wedding day, if you so happen to get married, are you going to make sure that your barber shows up to that wedding day if it's the same barber? That's crazy.
If my wedding's on a Friday, I'm going to get my haircut at the beginning of the week whenever I'm able to make an appointment with my barber.
No, you get your haircut day of.
No.
I'm getting my haircut day of.
I don't even like my hair like the day it gets cut. I like it like a week or 2 after when it starts to grow back in.
Nah, I like it day of. The day of. Yo, for the podcast, the day of feeling when they put for specifically males out there, the day of feeling of with the barbershop when they put that cream across your neck that like helps it like it's a little like spicy feeling almost, and it's like sharp, and like they take that off with the white little like plastic whatever tape it is, and that's not probably like tissue, and like with the gel, there's no better feeling. Oh my gosh, it feels so good, and your gel's so good. Like you don't even want to move. You want to walk like this.
You say there's no better feeling, but I got a better feeling.
Tell me.
It's when you wake up on a Saturday and you go get breakfast and you have college game day at 9 a.m. That's a better feeling. I love the
I'm
barber.
still
Don't get me
sleeping
wrong.
personally, trying to get in my 8 hours. So that's 6 a.m.
Yeah, but that's different. It's different because you're on the West Coast, which is really unfortunate. ESPN's got to figure that out.
What do you want them to do?
My point being with the haircut though, don't cheat on your barber. You know, if you're in a
Don't cheat on your barber is crazy.
don't cheat on your barber. That's like a common saying. I didn't just pull that out of my ass. If you're in a really tough situation and you're like not home, you've been away for a while and you need a haircut, like you're doing something and you need to look fresh, go to Supercuts or go to the local barber.
Supercuts is so bad. I cannot believe you just put that recommendation. That makes our podcast look bad. Supercuts is horrible, Zaretsky.
I got a haircut
Dude,
there. It wasn't bad. It wasn't
who
bad.
would go to a fast food chain of version of hair supplies
I was in a
and hair?
pinch. I was in a pinch and I needed a haircut, and that's the best that I could do, and it wasn't bad.
You would never go to a chain to get a haircut, bro.
Bro, I was in a pinch. When it's got to get done, it's got to get done. When I'm in the middle of
You
Pennsylvania.
don't get it done at that point. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I needed a haircut, and I was looking like Goldilocks with my hair, and I needed to get cut. So, lesson of the story is don't cheat on your barber. Shout out.
Don't cheat on your barber or
shout out to
barbers or salon. Let's not. We love females and males.
Well, yeah. I mean, I go to a salon. So, but like,
Just
don't cheat on your barber. Barbette. I don't even know what the.
barber. You just say salon or receptionist or whatever.
I don't know. Yeah, shout out Nicole from the hair designers. She's been getting me right for a long time. So
Shout out Nicole. Shout out Nicole. Ethan, we're literally in the fall, bro, and we've been talking about on the last couple episodes of the fact of like seasons. I don't want to talk about season though. What I want to really talk about is this idea of like nature and like just looking around and like being appreciative of like trees. Like it's a weird concept, but I was just like puzzled with it this week and I wanted to bring it up on the show. Like actually being appreciative of like the environment. So like the fact that there's trees. What do trees do? They produce oxygen that directly affects human beings' lives. From a grass perspective, what does grass do? Grass provides healing. How does grass provide healing? Because when you put your feet on the grass, like when they say touch grass, you get excited. You start, that's why people play soccer. They have their feet they're addicted to like the grass feeling or turf. Um, and so it's like being appreciative of like I think there's a lot of life lessons and just like concepts that can be derived from just appreciating nature. What's your 2 cents on this, especially living in a state like New Jersey and the surrounding, middle Atlantic region that has a lot of preservation?
Yeah,
I'm using big words today, by the
a
way.
lot of big words, a big topic and like very general topic. But I appreciate nature a lot because I live in a state. I live in New Jersey, and we get all 4 seasons like drastically. Like when it's winter, it is winter, and when it's summer, it is hot. So I'm able to see, the environment when it's at its peak in the summer. I'm unfortunately able to see it in the winter when, there's not a lot going on helping the environment, like the snow and the cold air.
What do you mean? You can play snowball fights.
You're getting sidetracked. Being able to appreciate life, in all forms. Like if you live in California, no shame to you, Juan, but like you don't really get winter. Like you don't get winter like you do in like Michigan or New Jersey, New
For
York.
sure. It's just different forms.
Yes. So like the trees don't get hit as hard. Like the environment doesn't get hit as hard. So you're able to appreciate it more when it's nice outside like this, 76 degrees and the trees they're still vibing and all that good jazz. But yeah, boring topic. So I mean, listen, it needed to be said. I appreciate that you brought
It
it up.
ain't boring. It's just more insightful, and it's like not Geo if you know the channel, where it's more storytelling voice commentary that's not as attractive as like, wow, sports, na 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 na. Like there's a reason the sound in Sports Center is na 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 na. Like it's exciting. It's supposed to like
Catchy.
make you jitter.
Yep.
Versus Natural Geo's like the wilderness and the wildlife of South Africa. Super slow monologue.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna let you hit the next topic.
Okay. When you're watching TV, Juwan, and it's a Sunday,
Don't
okay?
have a TV.
When you're watching television, not when you're watching your own TV, and it's a Sunday, and you're watching NFL,
Always back to sports.
I'm bringing
I'm
up a
messing with you. I'm messing with you. I'm messing.
I'm literally intertwining food and sports, so get ready.
All right, here we go.
So it's Sunday. NFL, you're watching game day. Or game day. It's NFL and you're watching Red Zone and you're hungry. You get that tummy rumble. And then you get a commercial on your TV for Chick-Fil-A. Now wait. And you can't get it. You can't there's nowhere you can get. It is so disappointing. And for all of you that don't eat at Chick-fil-A, like you still probably understand what this feels like. Today I was watching TV and I was hungry. I got that tummy rumble. And then the ad for the new Chick-fil-A chicken pretzel sandwich
That got
came
your
out.
mouth savoring.
And
Literally
it's
savoring.
like why are you promoting this product when I can't even get it today? So, TV programs should ban Chick-fil-A ads on Sunday. Thoughts?
That's a great question. I really like jumped
Not
the
a
gun there.
question. I'm asking what you think about that.
Yeah, yeah. I think like look, I think there is something to be said about like um confusing the marketplace. When it comes to just perception and ideologies around a place. Like if I'm Chick-fil-A, we know we're closed on Sundays. Is the incentive to put a ad on a Sunday to like make someone be like, dude, on Monday, first thing I gotta go get a chicken biscuit? Like that could be one tactic, right? And one lens. The other lens is like, man, like I really want some Chick-fil-A right now, and it just like makes someone pissed off at Chick-fil-A. But again, goes back to that first point. So I don't know if it necessarily should be banned because it creates excitement going into the week. I think there could be better product placement of it. Like a great time to be Chick-fil-A is what McDonald's does with the LA Angels. Score six, $1 or $6 or something. It's like score six, $6. And basically the package is if the Angels score 6 runs, it's $6 for a meal at McDonald's. And
Yeah.
so like that's attractive, but sorry, I just had the flow was calling its name.
Now, don't the Phillies, don't the, oh, no, not the Phillies. Don't the 76ers have a Brickin' for Chicken? Or
Well,
Chick-fil-A?
yeah, they have two missed free throws. It started with Frosties, and then it went to everything else. Speaking of Philadelphia, actually, you just made me like completely not answer your question because I need to get to this and just like it's a subtopic, but I need to.
Okay.
How disappointing is it as a Philadelphia fan to know that the Wells Fargo Center name is Xfinity Live Arena or something like that? It's like Xfinity Mobile. It's like a new stadium name. And now Xfinity Live is no longer called Xfinity Live. That's disrespectful to the Philly sports.
I don't think so. Well, I'm not a Phillies sports fan. I'm just an Eagles fan. But in general, I don't like when names of buildings and places get changed. Just in general, like the place I lived in, State College, the retreat. You know that they changed the name of that.
No,
It's called the Brex now.
there's no shot.
Yeah. So like,
How
listen,
do you
like,
know that?
because I looked it up, and sometimes there are valid reasons to change it. Of course, obviously
Nah,
money.
that's the
Money.
retreat. That ain't Brex.
I'm gonna call it the retreat because that's what I'm used to. That's what I know. But sometimes, it's about money. Sometimes the contract expired. They don't want to renew the contract. They just change the name just because they want to change it. Like the Here, I like the name the Here.
Now Maxon.
And now they change it to the Maxon. Next, it's gonna be the Maxillenius. I don't even know.
No, that's Bishop. It's gonna be the miscellaneous.
Yeah, we should make a petition, a world petition. If you name something, you got to stick with it.
But unfortunately, that's where contracts and money get involved. The root of everything, all evil, is what? Money.
Yeah, you're not wrong there at all.
Dude, my flow is like just asking to be out and like just like enjoying the sunlight.
Are you gonna get a haircut before you come to New Jersey or what?
You'll maybe have to find that out. I can no longer confirm nor deny that claim.
All right. Since this episode's dropping an hour before kickoff, if you're watching this live, it's going to be like 30 minutes before kickoff of the first NFL Sunday of the year. Electric, by the way. So excited for NFL
Are you
Sunday.
more excited about that or the fact that college football started this weekend?
I'm more excited. It's tough. I like
No, it's not.
I like college football more, but
Thank you.
there's just something about Red Zone that just tickles. It just tickles.
Right, but there's something about college football on game day that's nothing other. Like the fact that we have games today, like Miami and Notre Dame are about to play in 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's your prediction for that game, by the way?
Easy, Miami.
Okay.
That's a lock.
Okay. Okay. Just like you predicted Florida State over Bama.
And deny not.
You did. You did. Not on the podcast.
It's a
Not
lock.
on the podcast, but you did have it in writing. You did have it in writing.
It's a lock. Now, by the way, I did get Clemson wrong. I said they were going to beat LSU.
And I had LSU. So.
Okay, so we're 1 for 1.
You want to do an NFL prediction?
Let's do this prediction. Are you taking Notre Dame?
I am taking Notre Dame.
All right, here we go.
I already have American dollars on Notre Dame.
Great.
U.S.
So whoever loses this bet has to do something. Remember how you said
Okay,
I've never lost a bet?
Let's do it. Okay. Miami, Notre Dame, and we're going to release this clip tomorrow because that'll be fresh. Okay, so if Miami wins and beats Notre Dame, what do you want to do?
You have to have your dad pie yourself in the face with shaving cream.
Shaving cream or whipped cream?
Whipped cream.
Okay. My dad has to do it or anyone?
Your dad has to pie you specifically.
See, I don't know if you want to be on film though. That's the only thing. And I don't want to not do the challenge.
Okay,
how
then
about
your
someone
brother.
pies
Your
me
brother. Your brother.
Anyone,
Your brother.
someone pies me.
Someone has to pie you in the face. What do you want me to do?
Same thing. You have to get pied in the face. You how about this? You have to say, "I suck at picking sports games," and you have to get pied in the face. You got to say.
Okay.
You got to say,
about you pie me in the face?
I suck at predicting football games, and then you get hit in the face.
Easy idea to make it really simple. I lose, you pie me in the face next Tuesday. I win, I pie you in the face next Tuesday.
Deal.
Done.
Deal. Shake on it. Shake on it. Shake on it.
Let's go.
Hey.
Let's go, Miami. Let's go.
IRL whipped cream face for the loser. I got Notre Dame. Juwan's got Miami.
Let's go, Miami. Come on.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Jeremiah Love season. Ground and pound with CJ Carr.
Listen, guess where they're playing, baby? Miami.
And guess where Notre Dame played their second to last game of last season? Miami.
You really had to remind me when I was there?
I was there too.
I'm aware. And guess what? You came to me and you said, bro, we're CFP at halftime. And I said, bro, you're crazy. Don't say it too early. You did say it.
Even if Penn State won the game, they were going to get steamrolled by Ohio State. You could say yes, no, maybe so. It was better for Penn State to lose in the semifinal than to get embarrassed by Ohio State. Because Ohio State was winning the Natty no matter what. No one was. They were one of the best college football teams that we've seen since Joe Burrow 2020 LSU.
Are you ready to start recording?
We're recording, bro. I'm yapping. I'm spitting facts right now.
No, you're not.
Ohio State
you're not. You are crazy.
The 2024 Ohio State national champions, second best team.
First of all, it's 2025.
2024. The banner says 2024.
What was the national championship, Zaretsky? It was in February.
It was in 2025, but it was a 2024 season. They're the 2024 national champions.
No, they're 2025. They're 2025. Trust.
Okay, you want to bet?
Look up 2024 national champions.
No. Let's look at this.
Look up 2024 national.
Ohio State banner.
No, I know I'm right. It's 2025.
Okay, so you're saying the banner that they unveiled yesterday says 2025. That's what.
Well, I don't know what their banner says. I'm saying. That's Bishop.
2024. Now this year, Penn State will be the 2025 national champions. Not 2026. Because 2026 is in 4 months. Whatever the heck.
Which is insane.
That's not the point, but Ohio State.
By the way, you know the World Cup's next year?
I do. Are you going to go to any games?
I want to. Wait a minute, Zaretsky. When we were sophomores in college was the last time that there was a World Cup. Holy shoot. In the
Yeah.
wintertime.
And do you remember who won that World Cup?
Bro, Argentina, are you kidding me?
Legendary. Legendary.
By the
Who do you
way,
think's gonna win this?
still to date, the most liked Instagram photo of all time is Lionel Messi with the World Cup.
The Travis Tractor Kelsey one didn't pass it.
Dude, Travis Kelsey's one's at 35 million. Try Messi's at 79 million.
Yeah, that's crazy. Remember when that
79 million people liked his Instagram.
You remember when the egg was the most liked picture on Instagram?
I know. Well, that's second.
That's still second.
Yes.
And then there was like another kid. There was like a Kim Kardashian one.
Can you believe 79 million people
Brain rot.
liked the photo? That is almost Spain
Did
is
you like
40
it?
million.
Did you like the post?
Yeah, that's two Spain. That's two Spains right there of population.
I'm about to go like it right now.
It's still getting likes every day.
I bet. What's his Instagram? Leo Messi?
No, it's actually I show speed.
No, it's Leo Messi. I'm gonna have to dig deep for this Instagram post.
You're gonna have to go so deep. He posts like 4 posts a day.
No way. Oh, and also it was like almost 4 years ago. Yeah, there's no way. If
Yeah,
Messi was smart, if Messi was smart, he would have pinned it. He would have pinned it.
He gets so many likes on every post he doesn't even need to.
Yeah, I mean he gets like 8 million likes on just a random post. Just a lot of brain rot. A lot of brain rot. But Juan, what's your bias aside? Who was your 2026 World Cup pick?
I haven't done enough research. I don't want to give you an answer. I haven't done enough research.
Okay. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. My early prediction, with no knowledge, I was gonna say, would you say Germany? Because that's what I was gonna say.
I knew you were gonna predict that.
Yeah, that's
Germany's always solid.
Yes, always very solid. I also like Netherlands. Netherlands has always been like.
I would love to see U.S. make it into the top 8. If they can make quarterfinal, that would be so electric.
So chopped. They're so chopped.
Yeah, they're not good though.
And their coaching is always horrible.
What?
Their coaching is just always horrible.
Yeah, it's so bad. That's where it starts. Zaretsky,
What's
this
up,
has
bro?
been a fire podcast talking all things nature, all things sports. Sports is like I feel like our podcast at this point. Like chat, let us know. Do you want our podcast to be primarily sports takes? Because we can make this a sports pod. I'm always willing to pivot. Like if you guys only care about hearing the sports stuff, let's do it, and let's just make a spin off with it where we just do these challenges and like let's do it. But
Be fun.
I'm down for it. But I guess the last thing I got is a little sentimental. Now that we've been 2 years removed from Penn State, what would you tell your younger self at 18 years old stepping into Penn State Altoona?
Why would I go back and tell something to my younger self that he won't be able to hear me?
It's a theoretical.
I don't know. I feel like that doesn't bring any value.
Okay, if you had to tell your younger self something, what would it be?
Good job. You did it. I don't know. Isn't it supposed to be like, what are you supposed to tell your future self, not your past self?
No, it's more about like if you could tell him one lesson that you learned now that you wish you would have known earlier.
Okay.
That type of thing.
Say yes to everything. Yeah, don't take no for an answer and say yes to everything. What about you? What would you say?
Triple down on yourself. Nothing else.
Okay.
Because some people are going to leave you hanging. Some people are going to let you down. But the only thing that can't let you down is yourself. So, if you actually invest into it.
W. Juan.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What do you say?
I love sushi.
Me too. All right, I had a question actually that I asked someone this weekend. What would be your custom roll, your custom sushi roll? If you could put anything in a sushi roll, like all things included, what would it be in it, and what would you call it?
Wow. Steak, cucumbers, tuna, salmon, rice, and avocado, if I didn't say that already.
Okay. And what
would it be called?
Yeah.
The connector.
Okay. Interesting.
Because you're piecing a lot of things from not the same food group, I'll call it, of taste group. They have a lot of different tastes, and you're connecting the dots. What would be yours?
Okay. I would start with an inside out, like rice on the outside, seaweed on the inside. And inside my roll, I would have shrimp tempura, crab, cucumber, salmon, and cream cheese. Hot take, cream cheese is fire. And then I would have on top, like,
Isn't that already a rule?
I don't know if it is, let me know. But on the top, I would have it all covered in tuna. So I have tuna and salmon, like all the whole like top like covered in tuna, and then I would torch it. You have it torched, like
Yes.
So, and then
Can I give you what would you name?
I would call it I would call it money. Give me the money. Yeah, because you
Can I
take
give you a
rice, give me
crazy
money.
take? I love seafood. I've never really gotten behind like tuna for some reason.
I'm actually on a seafood diet, bro.
I know that.
Yeah, I seafood and I eat it.
Not that funny. Um,
That shit was funny.
yeah, it did have me thinking. Zaretsky, as we go
I
into
like
this,
tuna. Tuna's good.
as we go into this week, I
Yeah.
want to do a little bit segment that's called motivational mantras.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna call it.
Okay.
What's your piece of motivation you want to give to people out there this week?
Is this replacing word of the day?
For this week, yeah.
Okay. Motivational mantra. I'm not prepared for this at all.
What's the podcast called?
Unstructured. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. You're right, but I would just um I just heard something on Instagram and I want to repeat it. But I don't want to butcher it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna try and deliver it, but I'm gonna butcher this. So I got it from Moses the Jeweler on Instagram. And by the way, if you don't follow him, he's a great follow. I saw him say something in an interview where it was like, God gives everybody money, and he's the banker, and he gives more to people that give back, that like give money and valuables to other people, and again, I would completely butchered that, but the moral of that is, when you receive in life, give back. And I think that that's really big in life, is just to give back, because everyone else has a story and you don't really know what everyone else is going through on a day-to-day basis. So if you can help someone, definitely help them. And today, I'll be honest, I'm going to be vulnerable. I had the opportunity to help someone, and I didn't, and it made me feel it made me feel bad about myself, because I was like, I could have totally helped this person, and I didn't, and I feel terrible about it. So what I'd say is, if you're in an opportunity, if you're in a situation that you're able to help someone, give them that hand, because they might need it. So, Juan, what about you?
Very well said. Mine's gonna be hunted or be the hunter. And so it's very simple. Either go take what's yours and in a respectful way, like go out and be a beast, or just be hunted and just be like everyone else who's just standing there like a gazelle, who's just like when they see a lion, they get scared and then they get thing, or be that lion, that dog, that because at the end of the day, as Emily Kaplan, a former guest of the Unstructured Podcast, once famously wrote, be a respectful pest. See the match? You're respectful, but you're also a freaking pest. So be a respectful lion. Be very calm, be very warming, but when it's time to eat, grab that motherfucker. And with that, from the Unstructured Podcast, Ethan Zaretsky, Juan Faura, we out.